Hello, everyone, and welcome to Learn English Every Day 24/7. My name is Alex.
And I'm Maya. We are so happy you are joining us today.
Yes, welcome. Today we have a very calm and simple topic. We are going to talk about a typical day, our daily routines.
That's a great topic, Alex. What we do every day. It's something we all share.
Exactly. So let's start at the beginning of the day. The morning. Maya, tell me, are you a morning person? Do you like waking up early?
That's a good question. I think I am not a morning person. I really like my sleep. So waking up is a slow process for me.
A slow process? Okay.
Yes, I hear my alarm and I turn it off. I stay in bed for 5 or 10 more minutes. I like to just lie there and think about the day.
Right? A gentle start.
It is. Then I get up. The very first thing I do is go to the kitchen to make coffee. I cannot start my day without coffee.
I understand that completely. What kind of coffee do you make?
I like a simple black coffee, sometimes with a little milk. The smell of it really helps me wake up. I just stand and enjoy the smell for a moment.
That sounds so nice and peaceful.
It is. I take my cup of coffee and I sit by the window for a few minutes. I look at the trees, I watch the world wake up. It's my quiet time before the day gets busy.
That is a wonderful routine. My morning is a bit different. I think I am a morning person.
Oh, really? So you wake up early?
I do. I usually wake up around 6 o'clock. Even on weekends, my body just naturally wakes up then.
Wow, 6 o'clock. The sun is just coming up.
Yes, and I love that. It's so quiet. The first thing I do is drink a big glass of water. It helps me feel hydrated and awake.
Water is a very healthy start, much healthier than my coffee.
Well, coffee comes next for me too. But after the water, I do some simple stretching. I stretch my arms, my back, my legs. It only takes about 10 minutes, but it makes a big difference.
I can imagine. It probably feels great after sleeping all night.
It really does. It helps get rid of any stiffness. After that, I feel ready for breakfast.
And what is a typical breakfast for you, Alex?
I like something warm. I usually have some toast with an egg or maybe some oatmeal with berries. Something to give me good energy.
Oatmeal with berries sounds delicious. I usually have something quicker. I like yogurt with fruit and a little granola. It's easy to prepare.
Easy is very important in the morning, so we both have our little morning rituals. Coffee for you, stretching for me.
Yes, our special ways to start the day.
So, after breakfast and your quiet coffee time, what comes next? Is it time to start work?
It is. I work from home, so my commute is very short. I just walk to the next room.
Yes, me too. The best commute.
It really is. I go to my little office space, I turn on my computer, and the first thing I do is look at my emails.
Right? The inbox.
Yes, I read through them to see if there is anything urgent. Then I look at my calendar to see what meetings I have.
That's smart. I do something similar. After checking emails, I make a very short to-do list for the day. I write down just 3 main tasks I want to complete.
Only 3? That's a great idea. I often make my lists too long. Then I feel bad if I don't finish everything.
I used to do that too, but 3 important things feels possible. It helps me focus. So my work is mostly writing and planning. What about you?
My work involves a lot of talking with people. I'm a designer, so I have video calls with clients to talk about their projects.
So your mornings can be quite busy with calls.
They can be. I usually work for a few hours, and then I make sure to take a short break. I stand up, walk around my apartment, maybe get some more water.
Taking a break is so important, especially when working from home. It's easy to just sit for hours.
It is. You have to remember to move. Do you take breaks?
I do. I use a timer. After about an hour of work, I get up for 5 minutes. Sometimes I go outside on my balcony for some fresh air.
Fresh air makes such a difference. Then I suppose it's time for lunch.
Yes, the midday break. I look forward to lunch. I try to have a real break, away from my desk.
Me too. What do you usually eat?
I often eat leftovers from the dinner I made the night before. It saves time. Maybe some rice and vegetables, or a piece of chicken.
Leftovers are the best for a quick and easy lunch. I often make a big salad with lots of different vegetables and some beans.
That sounds very healthy and delicious.
I try, and during lunch, I don't work. I might listen to a podcast or some music. I try to let my brain rest.
That's the key, a real rest. Then you can come back to work in the afternoon feeling refreshed.
Exactly. The afternoon is usually for more focused work for me after the morning calls.
Speaking of work, do you find that every day is the same? Or do you have different kinds of days? For example, a busy day versus a quiet day.
Oh, that's a great question. No, not every day's the same. I definitely have busy days and quiet days. They feel very different.
How does a busy day feel for you?
A busy day is full of meetings. Sometimes I have back-to-back calls, meaning one meeting ends and the next one starts right away.
Right, no time in between.
Exactly. On those days, I talk a lot. I answer many emails. I have to make a lot of small decisions quickly. Time just flies by.
I know those days. It feels like you are running a race sometimes. At the end of a busy day, I feel very tired.
Me too. Productive, but tired. My brain feels full.
Yes, full is the perfect word. And what about a quiet day, Maya? What does a quiet day look like for you?
A quiet day is a gift. It's a day with maybe only one meeting, or sometimes no meetings at all.
The best, a no-meeting day.
It is the best. On a quiet day, I have long blocks of time to just focus. I can work on a big design project without interruptions. I can put on my headphones, listen to music, and just create.
That sounds wonderful. My quiet days are similar. I use them for deep work. I can write for 2 or 3 hours without stopping. I can really think about a problem and find a good solution.
Right. You can think more deeply. You have space for new ideas.
Yes. On a quiet day, I feel more creative and calm. At the end of a quiet day, I still feel like I have energy left.
That's a big difference. After a busy day, my energy is gone. So, Alex, which do you prefer? If you could choose, would you have a busy day or a quiet day?
You know, I think I need a mix of both. If I have too many quiet days in a row, I start to feel a bit disconnected from my team.
Oh, that makes sense.
The busy days with all the meetings help me feel connected. But if I have too many busy days, I feel stressed. So, a balance is best. Maybe 2 busy days and 3 quiet days in a week would be perfect.
I completely agree. A balance is the key. The busy days make you appreciate the quiet ones even more.
So, the workday eventually ends. What do you do to signal the end of your workday? How do you transition into your evening?
The most important thing for me is to close my computer.
Yes, a very clear action.
It is. I close the laptop and I say to myself, work is done for today. Then I tidy up my desk a little. It helps me mentally leave work behind.
That's a great habit, creating a clean space.
After that, I like to change my environment. Sometimes I go for a short walk outside, just for 15 minutes. It helps to clear my head.
A walk is a wonderful idea. I should do that more often. I usually start by cooking dinner. Focusing on chopping vegetables and cooking is how I relax.
I love cooking too. What did you cook for dinner last night?
Last night, I made a simple pasta with a tomato sauce and lots of vegetables. It was easy and comforting.
That sounds so good. I often cook while listening to music, usually something very calm like acoustic guitar or piano music. It makes the kitchen feel so peaceful.
That's a lovely atmosphere to create. After dinner, what does your evening look like?
My favorite thing to do in the evening is to read a book. I try to avoid screens like my phone or the TV for at least an hour before bed.
That is so disciplined. I find that difficult sometimes.
It can be, but I have a very comfortable chair for reading and a nice warm lamp. I get a cup of herbal tea and I just get lost in a story. It helps my mind calm down.
It sounds like the perfect way to relax. I usually spend my evenings with my family. We might watch a movie together or play a board game.
Oh, board games are fun. That's a wonderful way to connect.
It is. We talk and laugh. It's important for me to have that time together after a day of work. It's how I recharge my social battery.
Of course. That family connection is so important. It's another kind of relaxation.
It is. Then, just before I go to sleep, I have one last little routine. I just sit in the quiet for about 5 minutes. I don't meditate, I just sit. I think about one good thing that happened during the day.
What a beautiful practice. A moment of gratitude.
Yes, it helps me end the day on a positive note, no matter if it was a busy day or a quiet day.
That's a lovely way to end the day. It makes me wonder, Alex, how do your routines change on the weekend? Is your weekend as structured as your weekday?
That's a great question, Maya. My weekends are definitely different. I try to have a much slower pace. For a start, I don't set an alarm. I let myself wake up naturally.
Waking up naturally sounds like a real luxury. It must be a nice change from the weekday alarm. So, what does a slow Saturday morning look like for you after you wake up?
It really is. The biggest difference is that there is no rush. I still make coffee, but I take my time. Sometimes I'll make a bigger breakfast, like pancakes or waffles. I sit and read a book or the news for a whole hour. It's all about not having a schedule.
That sounds incredibly relaxing. A whole hour just to read and drink coffee? I like that idea. My weekends are a little different. I try to rest, but I also like to be active.
Oh, active in what way? Do you go to the gym or something else?
I love to go for a long walk or a hike in nature. There's a beautiful park not far from my home. Being outside among the trees really helps me reset after a week of working indoors. I usually go with a friend, so it's a social time too.
That's a wonderful way to spend a weekend morning, getting fresh air and exercise. I enjoy being outdoors too, but in a different way. I have a small garden on my balcony, and I spend a lot of time on the weekend taking care of my plants.
It has been so nice to hear about your day, Alex, from your morning stretches to your quiet moment at night.
It was wonderful to hear about yours too, Maya. Your morning coffee by the window sounds like a perfect start.
It seems we both have these little routines that help us through the day. They give the day a nice shape and rhythm.
They do, and even when a day is hard or busy, these small moments, a cup of coffee, a short walk, a good book, can make everything feel better.
That is so true. Finding those small, happy moments in a normal day is a very important skill.
I agree completely. Well, I see that our time is coming to an end for today's episode.
It went by so quickly. Thank you so much to everyone for listening and spending this time with us.
We hope this conversation was relaxing and helpful for your English practice.
Remember that learning a language is like building a routine. A little bit of practice every day is the best way.
Exactly. Be patient and be kind to yourself. We wish you a wonderful week ahead.
Have a great day or a very peaceful evening wherever you are. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.